Greetings, housemates, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. I'm Phwop, and I've got some exciting news. So, as you probably know, Darkest Dungeon is releasing January 19th. That's not so far away from this video's release date. And 2016. In case you're really diving back there, right? Got to think about the future, people. So, we just received a free Steam key from Red Hook Studios in thanks and preparation for their launch and our coverage of Darkest Dungeon. So we're all excited here at BleakHaus to get some sort of official recognition. Even if they don't know who we are, they at least care that we care, and that's really nice. And of course, Red Hook Studio has proved that they know what they're doing and can make good decisions. So obviously, that reinforces the fact that BleakHaus is awesome, and I'm happy to be a part of it. So I think Lethe and I are going to in our house. We should have at this point already announced how we're going to give it away to someone. One of our lucky viewers will receive a free Steam key. And keep an eye out. If you didn't check out the house call yesterday, then go ahead and do so. Check out our Facebook page. The details will definitely be listed there. That's BleakHaus Gaming on Facebook. So enough about that. We set up our last mission pretty well last time. We've got 4K to go out on it. I could sell some stuff if I felt like it. I mostly don't. But I will sell this debuff amulet. Because I need that Kizash. Yo. Let's see. Scouting whistle will be good someday. Alright, we're going to get this rampart shield. The move and stun for 5% damage is not much. It'll just mean that he's doing negative 65% damage. That is, he's only doing 1/3 damage with the rampart instead of 2/5. Obviously not much of a problem. But it means that his knockback and stun for here will be 159% at this skill level. Does he have any other skills that do anything? No, so this shield only helps with Rampart. However, Rampart is one of my most used skills, and a 40% extra stun chance means that you can stun the same enemy 2 times in a row effectively without dropping below your normal chance to stun, right? Because the amount of stun resistance they gain after being stunned is 40%. So it means we can stun enemies with even enemies with really high stun resistance. And we can double stun weaker enemies, maybe even triple. So that is awesome. It also means we can more reliably push people back, move resist being really high on everyone. It seems like move skills are the least likely to work out of the lot from my experience. Everything, move chance and move skills seem to be the least effective overall. So, a really nice item for my playstyle. Also, of course, we need to stack up deeds, and the best place to do so is the wield, even though the wield's really dangerous. Level 5. That still puts it on par, I would say, with the Cove, level 4. And which we haven't seen. We just leveled up to level 4 Cove, or Hazard for Death. Threat level for DEFCON 4 in the Cove. Well, fish siren going off. The humans are invading. Alright, so we've got a nice party here. Mark is going to be really good. We've got pretty versatile marks. One that reduces dodge, one that reduces protection. Totally ready to take care of that. This flashbang is really going to help us out against those giants. Want to make sure we go first. This stun also probably going to help out against the giants. The bellow should keep the... Yeah, it's all about the giants because they were really screwing us up last time. And all these guys can fight fairly well from any position. Our healing's a little skittish, but you know, you do what you can. Now everything's going to be super blight resistant. I am tempted to take Hound's Harry. We can always equip Cry Havoc if we feel like it. Guard Dog is not going to be useful until he's in level parity with everyone else, because you don't want your weaker character keeping your stronger character from getting hit, mostly. So let's start off with Hound's Harry equipped. Because some people aren't stressed out. Okay, checking my skills. I wouldn't mind having weapons practice. We're only camping once. Yeah, let's actually go here, purchase weapons practice, immediately equip that baby. And let's do our items. We are in the Weald. We want lots of light. Remember, he is going to do the protecting. Making him stress resistant wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go with dodge and stress resistant if he's going to be tanking for the team. Tank one for the team. Here we've got the flashbang. Who is fastest? Versus Eldritch is pretty good here. Might consider leveling that up. Crit chance not bad on these guys. If you're going to tank someone's dodge, it's nice to do it in a team where you can actually guard that person. So what about you? Let's see what we got here. Human and Eldritch are what we're going to be fighting. With accuracy and crit chance, of course, our dodge goes down quite a bit. Abyssal Artillery can be quite good at killing stuff. The problem is clear corpses and pull forward. This really wouldn't be so bad. We don't have enough money to change skills. We could upgrade our Abyssal Artillery a little bit. The problem is, otherwise, we're not really going to get much done. He's mostly for marking and healing, so it's kind of a poor choice to focus on his damage dealing. Let's go with trap, disarm, and scouting, and just general stuff here. Ooh, you know, bounty hunter's probably fine at that. Let's up your health. Let's go with stress resistance, and not being surprised. Being disordered is going to be painful. Although beast. This one though, I want that Eldritch. He's going to be our primary damage dealer. Let's actually slow him down for the damage, so that we can get those marks off first, generally. Obviously, slow draw is going to let us do that anyway, but Manslayer, between Manslayer and Eldritch, he's going to do tons of damage to those half plant things. Here we got the stress resistance and the extra dodge. And a good combo of other things. Definitely not time for that. Oh, bounty hunter, I'd forgotten about this. Let's take that instead. I don't really use the move skills on the bounty hunter, so I'm perfectly happy. And I don't really like having a slow speed. And slow draw does plenty for that. So thanks to slow draw, we can take better items or less detrimental. So we are equipped. Skills are passable. I do think this just gives us 5 accuracy and 5% extra damage versus the Eldritch. This for 5 accuracy and 5% more, I will skip. Ooh, you know, maybe we should sell something. I keep selling stuff. Someday I won't have to. I dream of this day. I think the day for accuracy bracers is past. It's time. With that, he's already upgraded, and who's the other one? Past Phwop is already fully upgraded. Let's get Paxidokar up on board. First off, I think 5% jump in effectiveness is pretty good. We know Retribution is really tempting for those baddies in this game, in this one. So we get what? 5 accuracy here and 10% chance to inflict our debuffs. 5% protect. 5 accuracy, 1 crit chance, 5% more damage from repost, which does 100% of base, and plus 1%. Oh no, that's the chance to catch it. Plus 1% crit chance stays the same. Let's take Retribution. I'm tempted to take Defender. Yeah, and Defender. What we'll do here is we'll probably defend first and then Retribution. And then while we mark ourselves and they'll focus on us, we will have that 40% protection plus 10, 50, plus 10 from, yeah, no, that's plenty. So we'll just focus on that combo. All right, let's crush these bad boys. In the wheeled, medium, at least 3 shovels, 2 of those. All the food. Don't have anyone who natively increases our torch. So we're gonna go like this, like so. All right. It's a little sketchy. I know we're delaying our boss assassination by locking in Eagle Eye on Borshir, but I desperately do not. I will be very disappointed if I lose that. Okay, his stress is oh so real. Let's actually take this in his head. His combat potential, not so good. Accuracy is poor, damage is poor, bleed is poor. Let's just focus on something he can't really do poorly at. Trap? Nothing, huh? So my new theory is that we scouted a distance of 2, thanks to 2 people succeeding on scouting. And if I were to look at this party, I would say that the Houndmaster and the Bounty Hunter are very likely to have good scout choices. So we need to activate 3 infected corpses. Likely there's one in this room, and the first hallway battle, well, you have to fight sometime. Ooh, unfortunate. This is a ghoul. We desperately want to stun that guy. Okay, all of these things have a chance to stun, so we're gonna put off. That's not so bad. He's got 40% protect, best marked by the Houndmaster himself. Oh, good dodge. We needed that dodge.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Thank you so much for working. Okay, this thing is simply unholy. Bleed resist is not too great. 70% chance to inflict our little 1 bleed, but it doesn't hurt. And the question is, focus him down. Good chance I'll take a lot of stress damage. Okay, first off, let's protect him. This fight's gonna go on a while, and we really don't want him getting hit by a skull toss and breaking right now. 110, only a 40% chance. 12 to 26, 7 to 15, definitely going with this. Good hit, more than half its health. Woohoo! Woohoo! Lucked out. Let's reduce its damage if it gets a hit. Alright, he takes like no damage because he's tough as balls. Maybe we can, alright, that's the only person I needed it to hit. And we'll go for the stun, maybe the kill.
The greater the glory.
Yeah, the glory was pretty great, wasn't it, guys? Yeah, you all remember the glory. It was just a second ago. Alright, there indeed is our little infected thing. We wanted to come here quick so we could ditch these things in our inventory before our inventory fills all up. Okay, obviously the stress concerns me more than anything else. Somehow you're still going first. How are you still going first? Maybe his speed's not actually being affected. I'm gonna hack that. We're gonna bite that. He's gonna and sadly, that happens. Okay, the Houndmaster almost certainly going to break sometime this mission, perhaps today. Likely to cause plenty of stress to the rest of us. Come on, Gilpin, pull through. Sadly, no.
Reeling, gasping, taken
I think this has happened before. So I said I'd let him off with a warning. Well, at least he has Cry Havoc, and not much better to do.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh. Really, guys? Okay, note that they are killing our light as well. Okay, we're gonna bellow.
A decisive pummeling.
If we get to go before these guys, bellow should work out. Here, let's try and finish her off.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
He feels better about it, so do I. Okay, should be guaranteed kill here.
Quarter. Continue the onslaught.
Let's just
Destroy them all.
okay.
Their formation
Put that
is
down.
broken. Maintain the offensive.
Well, at least he thinks it's funny-ish.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Okay, not my favorite total lineup here, but I mean, breaking, bad news. It was bound to happen to Gilpin anyway at some point. Let's see how his trap disarm is. 75, 90, 110. We'll just use these nice little Rubik's Cubes. Feel that sun upon your brow. Refreshing. He's gone rogue. Nope, our light goes down. Fortunately, there's
As the
nothing.
light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yay, just what I wanted. Although surprised. Let us... Let's put the anti-damage debuff on him if we can. We can't. He doesn't really have a good chance of one-shotting him. We really want that protection down. Okay, he's broken. We really want to protect that guy. And he doesn't mind hacking away at these things. Since we can't hack this yet, let's go and kill one of these before it does anything awful to us, since they can inflict all sorts of nasty statuses. Oh, you got us that time. Good stun resist, though. Five torches left. Let's do try and take that little guy down. It's not your dot. Oh. Okay, that paid off. Now he can do that. Heal yourself. Keep the debuffs coming. Nice stun. If we, or not. We have our pasta up? Ah, but it's not working. Okay. Let's continue to take out that resistance. Come on, guys. You see, the stress is building up quite quickly. Those ghouls suck.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Okay, stress is bad. Good chance that this room is going to have one of those corpses we need. And we should definitely camp after this. Oh, something else. Some surprise doges. He's saying weird stuff. Let's just go ahead and use the doge treat, as these are beasts. And maybe we can actually take them out. All right, remember what the doge treat does. 100% damage, 20% accuracy, 5% crit. That means he's actually going to be doing a pretty decent job for us here. Eight, 7, 4. Let's mark someone so that our bounty hunter can get a guaranteed kill. And we have to face less turns. And let's go for a stun. 75% chance to hit. I'll take it. All right. Thanks to our surprise, we only have to face like 1, maybe 2 attacks from these guys. Dog versus dog. Remember, they are fast, which is obnoxious. And they cause rabies, which is best avoided. Excellent. Our little AoE gambit works. And this guy slowed down and the other one dies. Since we're bleeding, let's heal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's put that down if we can.
Be wary.
Okay.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Let's see what scouting reveals to us. We're a couple corridors in. I think we can spare one of our 3 shovels. Do shovels help? Sadly, I felt like it did. Does not. Okay, in that case, I don't think there's anything we have that can help, and I want to camp right now.
Terrors may
despite running out of
stalk
torches.
these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Wheeled adventure. Oh, is that what it does? Replace Cove Explorer. Alright. Alright, sure.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Okay, everyone could use the stress heal at this point. Instruction, weapons practice. Less likely to be surprised, more likely to surprise enemies. This crit chance, what's that? 4, 6, that's 10. 2 left. Dark strength isn't bad, but we're already kind of stressed out as it is. Self only, reduce stress by 20. Yeah, okay. or dodge by 12. That's actually a good bit of dodge for him. Let's go ahead and do that. So, as this guy's stress, I rarely have them hit 200. I think we can avoid that. And then he'll just have a heart attack, which I've never seen happen, so I don't know. Let's taunt it this time. Let's see. So, first off, I want that. Accuracy and crit chance. It would be best used on him himself, but if it weren't going to be him, so you definitely want to use instruction on him. Weapon practice. Doge. Okay, so he's buffed. He's buffed. 2 points. Accuracy and crit chance here. 20 stress resist, or 20 reduced stress. It's just a drop in the bucket for this guy. This poor fellow. It's probably gonna stress everyone out a little bit. Everyone else seems pretty happy. Whew.
The way is
Looks like only 3 people were consulted. Maybe it randomly leaves someone out.
Only the strength to follow it.
And that someone can really tear down the party if they feel like it. But so, what's my strategy here? I want to take this fight while my light is high. And I would like to scout in this direction. Okay, our chance of surprise should be pretty darn good. Okay, he just randomly swapped, but it didn't cost us a turn. Quite dodgy. His chance to hit against her is only 60%, which is kind of weak. Let's try and chill things out a little bit. Let's go for the stun here.
A singular strike.
Mark that for easy execution tomorrow. Since we're getting the chance, let's take her out first. Slime's not so bad. Let's just make sure we don't miss it, right? He says, trying to apply a debuff to it a second time. Stun it.
Impressive.
And with all these crit buffs, we got 5% crit buffs on everyone.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Or
they
3% at least in 5 here. Things aren't... Okay. Now I see why that could be a problem. It's got a lock. It's trapped. Sadness. Scouting is good. All right, good deal of scouting. That direction lies probably nothing we need. We'll just snap this box. Nothing. We'll ditch busts. Get busts later. No, 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 you're fine. Okay, we can avoid using one of our shovels by going this way, but it's a little inefficient. And we don't know what that curio is. Curio is a grave. Let's just back out. It will save some of our lamplight, torchlight, sorry. Brain's still in long dark mode. I haven't continued the long dark game from the live stream just yet. I am planning to continue at some point, but right now I'm trying to catch up on videos. I'm a little behind the whole advent calendar, which you can see on my channel in the advent calendar playlist. Took up more time than I expected, and so I want to get further ahead before I work on that. All right, yep, traps, discovered traps, definitely excellent. A little extra food. Okay, this is a guaranteed fight, so let's go ahead and burn our torches. Plus, when we backtrack, our torch is only going to go down by 8 here. And we want to scout this last thing. So it's probably the best use. Okay, sadly, we did not get a surprise. Aha, the final glue. Okay, thankfully, most of our troops can fight from decent positions. Unfortunately, okay, we can still collect bounty from position 3. Thankfully, yeah, everyone's fairly flexible here. All right, we did use up the dog treat, which we suck at so much. Or I suck at, you guys are probably fine. Let's mark this guy. Oh, he doesn't have protection. Let's bleed out this one. Oh, that one actually has protection. Maybe I should have marked him. No, because we can't collect bounty on someone in rank 3. This guy's not the slowest. Rampart should do to stun him, though. Can go for this. This should be a... Yeah, with the bleed, that should be a kill. Perfect. We'll mark this guy. Point blank shot. Earlier than I would have liked.
A death.
But that was a pretty smooth move. We can stun any of these. I think we can stun their whole team this turn, or not. We indeed do not like you. The bounty hunter seems to like always get the worst of that one. Oh, I like that. Remember, he does extra damage to marked targets too. Let's have him protect our healer, who looks a little beat up in the back there. Plus, it'll protect us from point blank shot. Yeah, 2 damage. Alright, put that thing in the ground. Heal yourself while you're protected. This guy's going all Holmesian. Sure, whatever. I would have liked to heal, but hey.
Well struck.
Alright, crit and a stun. I won't say no to that. That'll let us toy around with this guy for our own benefit. He can heal. Let's get him up to snuff. Let's just put him down before anything untoward happens to us.
Success so clearly in view.
Okay.
Or is it merely a
let's
trick of the light?
Let's pop our last torch.
The light, the promise of safety.
Take the cash. 6 crests. Holy water. There's some good curios here. I see quite a few curios left. Holy water might be worth it. Do I want to eat 6 food? I've already camped. We are in the Weald with 2 medicinal herbs. He can heal himself. And then we free up more space. Now we got one thing left to do. I don't think it's all that likely that it's that curio. This treasure chest may be optional. We do want to buy time to get a key, if at all possible. Oh, can I Oh, good. He's feeling a little less ornery. Since he seems to move forward, let's put him at the back. He can do everything we want him to do back there. Okay, surprise. Surprise is good. We can probably stun all of them. This guy's protection, we of course want gone. Let's give her the hentai bash. Hentai call down, perhaps. Stun resistance. We got like a 50% chance. Let's actually... So I can stun her. Let's use him to kill her. And let's try and stun this ghoul. Sadly, it's not to be. Happily, that is. Okay, that's fine. Now we really want to stun the ghoul because I feel like it's much more likely to use one of its other attacks. Eep, that one. And he's an alright target since he's pretty resistant and can heal himself. Aha, Mr. Holmes, he says. Okay, let's take its resistance down to 0.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Worth, guys. Worth. So with the heirlooms, once you have achieved everything you need with one particular set of heirlooms, man, like this is the benefit I get for focusing so hard on heirlooms early. I can forget about them now. Two citrine. Psh. Flush those Mona Lisas down the toilet. Rap-a-tap-tap, what have we here? One creepy Houndmaster. Scouting is good. This is probably the end of the adventure. A little bit of healing. Preluded packs, my least favorite kind. And as darkness descends, we have to recall that if it hits pitch black, shamblers can pop up. Oh, thank you for the surprise, because we really, really don't want this guy. Let's see. 60%, 67. Okay. Got a pretty solid damage range, good chance of killing that thing. The Madman we want close to the front and stunned. That was lame. And I would like to go before these guys next turn as well and reduce their dodge. Also, we got a decent chance of a crit. Could be worse. That does kind of... Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Harmless swipe. Apparently that was true. Okay. He's pretty mobile. We can't do any of his excellent moves from the very back. So let's shift him back there. Alright, if you were to pick a target, the Houndmaster is the most resistant, and this is the last fight we truly have to go through. Alright, in that case, let's keep our bounty hunter, let him do his work unharmed. Unimpeded, I believe is the... Well, let's just weaken these guys. Okay, our Houndmaster is going to take a beating. I really do think the Houndmaster is impersonating a police officer or something here. Okay, Houndmaster, you do you, while irrational. Okay, let's activate that. The mark will draw these guys in, no problem. Let's reduce this one's damage as well. Good job. Four points. That'll take her out. In not quick enough order for my taste, but hey. Alright, she's cruising for a heart attack, and she's gonna get it. Even a crit would do it right now. But I think we can take her out. Uh-oh. Oh, here. Okay. Not the luckiest, but him being marked means she does basically waste our turn. We can't heal. She will die next time. Let's mark the toughest one. And some much needed stress relief. 195. Good job, sir. Okay, Retribution is still up. He is not protecting anyone. And if we can stun this, then, okay. Whew. Okay, this is the last required fight. So let's think about stress healing. Forget all these other fights. We just need to get through the mission.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Mark him.
A powerful blow. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, guys. What's left? There is stress relief and a trinket right outside this door. A curio, that is. We can sell that for 5 gold.
Darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Now, all the way back there, 12 food, just for 1 curio. There is a grave we could dig up if we were feeling jaunty. This guy's about to experience Arctic. Basically, we can't fight another fight. But why not see what's in that grave? We have some shovels to spare. And if a trap pops up, we can actually use it to reduce our stress. We are picking up teensy weensy bits. He actually might have a heart attack from walking stress. Generally, that's only 2 points per step. But hey. Even if he does, we can't. Okay. We've got 2 shovels. If we can make it down this last corridor. Alright, Gilpin goes to death's door. Suffers a heart attack. We did get to read it. The mystery at last. But that doesn't really put him in any worse scenario than he already was. Alright, thankfully no enemy popped up in this corridor, so we will get to use both our shovels. At the price of, I don't know, spread across the party, I would say about 20 stress.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Anything for the goods, right? For 9 deeds, I'll take it. Now, what won't we be using? These. You got room for all of it. Oh, I guess I should have tried to grab it all first. Anyway, you see we traded 20 stress across 4 people and a heart attack, but of course that doesn't actually affect what happens after the mission, I think. For 9 deeds. Even 1 curio in the pitch dark can be worth it, especially on these higher levels. Try to always push your luck as much as possible, especially when it's safe. If you can avoid combat, then your heroes are pretty tough. And in pitch black, pretty much only affects combat, and scouting. So, at the end of the map, when all your scouting is done, or if you've got a good scouting crew, or if they scout well in the dark, then pitch black is great for curios. It's only horrific for combat. So, that turned out quite well, and we did squeeze an extra 9 deeds out of it, taking us from 3 to 12. And we are out. Deeds being what we desperately need more of anyway, so I'm very pleased. Yeah, we basically doubled our deed outcome by pitch blacking that shovel thing. We capture this 9 shield. We see our first heart attack in a relatively not so bad situation. I do like how the Houndmaster is kind of, I'm pretty sure it's a Hound of the Baskerville kind of play, homage, if you will. And it's really not too bad. Okay, Gilpin makes it to level 2, yay! Or was he already, no. Yeah, he almost makes it to level 3. That's fine. Pass Fourier gets level 4, perfecting our boss squad. He gains tough, replaces on guard, which is fine because on guard made him faster. That's why it negated slow draw. Now slow draw will work again to our benefit, and he'll have 10% extra hit points, but he'll lose the dodge that on guard gives, but only for round 1. Blight resistance, Cophobe, all right. Mankind hater, yes. Mankind hating, definitely a benefit.
Trouble yourself not with the cost
Eagle
of this
Eye
crusade.
locked in.
Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in
For
your
the
choice of
win.
means.
Caretaker goals. I believe, so I've speculated with Lethe about this. I'm pretty sure you win the game when you succeed at checking every one of these boxes. I'm just going to say that's my guess. Maybe the darkest dungeon, maybe it's all about killing that thing, but maybe not. I'm not sure if those things are achievements or the path to victory. Sort by level, stagecoach, anything super cool in here. On guard, nymphomaniac, but he's a dud hitter. I don't know, guys. Make your own jokes here, but there's some jokes to be made. Good set of abilities, though. Holy Lance, Smite, Zealous Battle. I feel like Zealous Speech, Vigil, Stand Tall. Come on, Stand Tall, Holy Lance, Dud Hitter, Nymphomania. We've got it all. Stunning Blow, Inspiring Cry. Jeez, guys, so dirty. Jeez, get out of my head, viewers. I don't want your dirty thoughts. Okay, Blight Charm, Tough Ring. We could do that, but we are closing in. We are halfway to the number of deeds we need. Okay, first off, we need more of a bank than this. Poor Gilpin. Faithless will not pray or flagellate. Faithless. All right, sir. Then you. What? And your deviant taster. Taster of deviance. All right, that leaves us with few options, huh? Gambling it is. Are you a bad gambler too? You would be, but you're not. Okay, we're gonna reduce the treatment costs.
Strong drink.
We don't need 2 slots.
Game of chance and companionship. The rush of life.
Deal him in. What could go wrong? I wonder if you can actually win gold doing that. That would be cool. Okay, everyone looks pretty ready. Unquiet mind. Oh. All right. Next set of missions. Now, I want to have level 4 armor and weapons on everyone. Very, very few people have that right now. Maybe even level 5 weapons before I go after some of these bosses. But I could be tempted. Wow, is the Gunslinger's Buckle sick. That is a sick, sick item, sir. 20 damage if in last position, 30% debuff skill. It screws up her healing. Makes her harder to heal. Lock of Fury, 10% damage, 3 speed. Whoa! Minus 10% max hit points. I do not care. That is awesome. Sly eye patch. Why did I even look? We can't even go. Sun Ring. That is nice for breaking into the next level. Here's another Lock of Fury. I think we passed on an immunity mask before. Protective Padlock, 15% protection, minus 1 speed. That is also really good. I would love to have both of these locks. So, what are our goals right now? We basically just need cash. The best way to get it is long missions. None of those are available right now. Boss fights tend to throw out a decent amount of cash. Although in this case, not more than mediums, and are significantly more deadly. I don't like very position-specific ones on people unless it's the kind of people I can move around. Let's look at the Lock of Fury. So that's a good item, but is that anything we need? 10% damage. We have much higher damage items, but they come with significantly worse penalties than that. Still, I think Disma's head beats the crap out of this for specifically, pretty much only for abominations, maybe lepers, because they have such good regeneration. It's especially good for the abomination because his regeneration is natural, meaning that lower max hit points isn't such a problem because he heals constantly when you transform him, and he's got a great stress heal and uses it all the time. The leper also very good at restoring himself. No one else has a self-stress heal in particular. Although I do find it good on Crusaders, especially in combo with Holy Orders. And basically, even though this is a good item, this beats it. Weirdly enough, the Protective Padlock with, I mean, that's a good deal of protection. And for 1 speed, I feel like that is actually worth it. Now the extra speed on this guy's already fast. So let's think about how good that speed is. He's very fast. He has a stun. He's got an AoE and some really strong attacks. No bleed, very versatile. He can buff his own speed without that item. And we get 2,250 more gold from going on this adventure. However, this one's going to be cheap. Will we spend 2,000 less gold going on it? Let's just look at what our provisions will be. I think you probably only need 12 food, 2 of these. Eight torches, especially if you take Renaud. Okay, so we are at 10,000 now. How much was all this? So we can do that for 2,000. Generally, you have to take about 4,000 on this one. So yeah, let's plan to do this mission. That'll help us build up our cash. I think. And we can take lower levels. So one of the ways you can build up cash for a boss assassination mission is by sending everyone else and not restoring their stress. That's one of the benefits of having a large barracks, is you can leave stress on people for quite a while till you have the money to take care of it. And the people who get stressed out can be used to fund your other people. Now, I've heard this is one of the major tactics that people end up doing when their game isn't going so well. Is sending out a bunch of rookies to stress out, die, and bring back treasure. I mean, you know, I just don't want to play that way, but it's the kind of dynamic you can take advantage of even if your game isn't going too poorly. So, yeah, we're going to send some of these level 3s so that our dream team of Pasfoyer, Bonel, Borchier, and Theon can then tackle a boss. Now, if there's anything I want to take off them, now is the time. And we're not taking level 4s out on adventures primarily because we want to save their XP. Like, they will outgrow these veteran missions, and they're the ones in the best position to crush them. Matter of fact, due to the levels of upgrades I can afford, Yeah, we might still have to go on quite a few missions to get everyone fully equipped for these veteran bosses. Really wouldn't mind getting rid of Shocker and locking in Manslayer. It would be so sad to lose Manslayer. I know you guys want me to work on these bosses though. I guess it's only one enemy type. Let's do remove Shocker though. She's about to hit level 4. Spotted Fever's no good. It's not the worst. We can... I would, you know... I do want to get rid of Sickly though. And then that's all we want to spend. I just want to keep the treatment ward full. And we'll be ready to go on that mission. All right, been there, done that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the contents of this video, please like it. If you enjoy, in general, this kind of video, then subscribe. There's a lot more going on. My advent calendar is the countdown to XCOM 2's release, and I'm pretty proud of it. There will be 31 episodes of that, talking about all of the information we know or can glean about XCOM 2, as well as something special at the end that I'm not going to tell you about. Just know that it's coming. The last 7 episodes are going to be something pretty cool. Believe the hype. And, of course, check out the BleakHaus collaborative channel between me and Lethe, as well as Lethe's own channel, using the links in my description. But that's the end for now. So until next time, guys, remember, it's all downhill from here.